What's up, guys? LL here from handmadeandbeyond.com. Coming at you today to answer a quick question from a real life Etsy seller. I'm going to dive in and tackle this question today for you so you can help grow your handmade and Etsy business and get more out of your website, get more out of your e-commerce store, get more traffic and sales, because that's the ultimate goal, right? Without further ado, let's dive in. All right. Does the title of your listing help increase the sale of your item? Yeah, it does. So titles are super important. And like a lot of things, it's one of the things that you got to figure out as you progress in Etsy. Your titles. If I look back at some of the titles and keywords that I used when I first started, it's kind of laughable. They're pretty terrible, um, and it may not be the first set of keywords that you use may not be the best, and you can kind of pivot to that. But your title does play a valuable role in search as well as your tags. So you want to make sure that your keywords are specific. Now, mind you, there's no one specific way that I could tell you, hey, set up your title and tags like this and you will be successful. So it's not fair for me or really anyone to say that, because I've seen a bunch of different strategies of ways to do it. And that's why, in my masterclass, I break out all the different strategies, because you have to test out what works for your niche. What works for one niche may not work for this niche. What works for one listing may not work for another listing, because it's part of the algorithm. We don't know what's going on. As far as the algorithm and their changes. So we just have to focus on what we can control, and what we can control is finding good keywords that we think will apply to our listing, and you'll get better over time. When you first start out, it's a struggle to think of keywords, and you can use tools like, Allura or eRank or Marmalade, whatever you want to do to help give you additional ideas. Um, but you'll get better the more you do it, as far as what keywords you're going to use. So the best way that I like to do it is I don't use any of those tools initially, because I don't want to kind of hinder the way that I'm thinking about it. And you really want to try and think about it from a customer's perspective. So I write down keywords that not only like what my item is, descriptive keywords, but who it's for. And sometimes you can combine those items together to make solid keywords. And your keywords really you want to stay away from using just one word, because usually they're way too broad. So combine keywords together to make specific keywords. So I like to come up with my own ideas first based on what my item is and the features, and who it's for. Would it make a great gift for mom? Is it an opal necklace? Well, opal necklace mom gift, or opal necklace gift for mom. So you can combine them to make solid keywords if you're kind of thinking about it from that standpoint. Another trick, as far as keywords go, and it's kind of seems funny, but when you're struggling to think of keywords, go down and look at your description. And what's super funny is a lot of people, because it's your mindset's different. When you're going your title, you're in like, oh, I'm going to think of a good title. But when you go to your description, you're actually thinking from a descriptive mindset. Like, how can I explain this item? Like, what is all the features? What's the benefits of this item? So you're writing out your description. And what people don't realize is you have a ton of good keywords in your description that you can use in your title, that you can use in your tags. So a lot of times I tell people that I coach, hey, let's look at your description and see what you got in there. And a lot of times there's really descriptive keywords that they can put in as far as their title and tags. So that's kind of how you have to think about it. So you want to mix descriptive keywords together, more specific keywords together, but it doesn't mean that broad keywords can't be effective, because I've seen that work too. It just really depends on your niche. It depends on your combination of keywords that you're using. But the best thing you can do is start with specific high quality keywords that describe your item, and do the best that you can. And then you track your performance over time, and then you'll get better at it. You'll learn which keywords are pulling in traffic, which are not, which listings are doing better, which are not, and you'll continue to tweak. But if you set up a listing. Don't keep making changes because you're not giving the algorithm time to work. You have to give time, at least 30 days up to a renewal cycle, which is 3 months. I like to give it a good amount of time to see what is going to work. Because a lot of people go in, they don't get a sale, they wait a week and then they change it. They don't get any sales or traffic. They wait a week and they change it, but you're just not giving it enough time to do its work. But you have to consider all the other shops, all the other listings out there. It's not magic. It's not super fast. So just keep that in mind when you're coming up with your keywords. And then you don't always, like I said, don't always use the search tools, the keyword tools right away, because a lot of times it will kind of water down, high quality keywords that you could be using, because a lot of those keywords are broad, but you can still use them and fit them in with specific keywords. All right, guys, hopefully you got a quick win out of that answer to that specific question. If you need more help, more support, more resources to grow your Etsy and Handmade business, I would love to have you as part of the Handmade and Beyond community. You can join below. There's a link below for a 30-day free trial. You can go in, test drive everything, get all the resources, get access to the help forum, get access to the live monthly coaching, get access to the masterclass courses to grow your business, get more traffic, get more sales, but most important, get the support that you need so that you don't feel alone and you have a place to go anytime you need help, need your questions answered, or just want to run something by me. I'd love to have you, and I would love to work with you. Click on the link below. Talk to you guys later.